Hey, it's Steph. Thanks for watching today's video. I have a really fun video today, and I'm super excited to be collaborating with my friend DW. Her channel and her Instagram is Deb's Beauty Diary, so I will have her linked down below. I love her. I have so enjoyed getting to know her. We basically bonded over being pregnant at the same time and then having our babies around the same time. Her beautiful baby girl just turned 10 months and my baby boy is turning 12 months at the end of this month, and time has flown by so fast. I am so thankful for the friendship that I found in DW and being able to bond over our babies. They each have their own little quirks, and they're each learning so many different things, and we always share like videos or pictures or stories about our babies. So it's been really fun getting to know her and her little baby girl Suvi. If you are not following her, I really encourage you to do so. And if you are coming over here from DW's channel, welcome. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you stick around and subscribe before you leave. And of course, give this video a thumbs up. I love collabs. This is my second ever collab, so I was just really excited when DW asked me to do this with her. But I will insert footage of my baby picking my makeup. I don't like sharing his face on the internet, well, publicly. I do share him occasionally on my Instagram stories with some close friends. And like I said, he is about to turn 1 and he just wants to move. So it was interesting having him pick these items, but I will insert that now.
Hey, Mr. Man, you want to pick out some eyeshadow palettes for Mama? Which one? Oh, the pink one. Thank you. Okay. Which setting powder? Both? Okay. Okay, which highlighter? Good choice. Which blush? Pat McGrath. Hey, you want to pick a bronzer? Look. Look, which one? Milani. A powder. The Red Infallible. Okay. Let's do foundations. You want to pick a foundation? You got to pick one. Which one? Okay, we're going with this one. You want Benefit or NYX? NYX, okay. Oh, primers. The yellow one it is. Good job. You want pink or brown? I guess we're going with the brown. Let's see here. You want to go with black or gray? Gray, okay. Oh, lip liner. Can I have these? Here. Hey, you. You want pink or brown? Brown. You picked a brown one. Last but not least, should I use a pencil or brow gel? Brow gel.
As you may have noticed, we did the items in just a random order. It was not in like the order I put my face on. That's the best I could do. I was just grabbing items as I could. But of course, I will apply them in the order that I usually do. So he picked my NYX Plump Right Back Primer. Also, if you noticed, I included some panning items, but also some items that I'm not panning. I thought that would be fun to work on some items that I haven't given some love to in a while. So I just take 2 pumps of this primer and put it all over my face. I am working on this primer in my, what is it, Deck of Panning project pan. I'm trying to finish it. So I am glad that he picked it. I do really enjoy this primer. It says it's plumping, but I'm not really sure if it is. I don't need any more plumping if it is. But I'm gonna let that sink in for a second. He also picked the foundation that I am actively trying to finish. Oh, something just fell. In my graveyard project pan. This is honestly like hanging by a thread. This could be my last use. Every time I use it, I think possibly it could be my last use, but we will see. I am going to use the mirror from the eyeshadow palette that he picked, but I'm going to do my eyeshadow after I do my base. That's usually how I do it. And I'm just gonna, yeah, look, it's like barely coming out. I have to squeeze really hard to get any product. So hopefully, oh shoot. Yes, I did just get that on my shirt. I usually get dressed after I do my makeup. And I don't have anything to clean that up with, so it's gonna have to chill. But I'm gonna just take this foundation brush and blend this tinted moisturizer. I didn't even say what it was. It's my Tarte Maracuja tinted hydrator. It is very light coverage, so I am glad. I am happy with the concealer that he picked as well. I like to go over my nose and chin before I do my cheeks because I don't want to have too much product on my brush when I go over those areas because I feel like it looks kind of cakey if I have too much product. Not this specific product, but any foundation. I just like to do that order. What order do you guys get ready? Do you do like your makeup, but then your hair, then your outfit, or do you do your outfit, your hair, then your makeup? Let me know. Oh, I forgot to mention, I do have some mascara on already. I went out for coffee with a friend this morning and I just wanted to put something on my face. I knew I was going to do this video later, so I didn't want to do like makeup, but I just wanted to look a little bit alive. I typically do my makeup, then my hair, then my outfit. But when I'm doing my makeup, I'm kind of thinking about like what outfit I want to wear that day so it doesn't like look terrible. But usually I pick something different anyway. I'm going to grab my concealer because that fell on the floor. So baby boy picked my NYX Bear With Me concealer. I have been loving this, and this is also in a project. So far he's picked all items that I'm panning, which of course I'm happy to get more use out of these items. I never used to apply my concealer with a brush, but I've actually been really liking it, mostly because I'm too lazy to wet a beauty blender or a beauty sponge. I've never owned like the legit beauty blender before, but I probably should blend it out with a sponge. But today I'm just going to use my fingers, like my hands. Especially since I just have my Maracuja tinted hydrator on, I don't have like a ton of coverage really. Oh man, I cannot believe that my baby is almost a year old. At the end of this month, he will be a year old, and time just goes by so quickly. People always say it, and it's so cliche, but it's so true. It's like, where did the time go? He is crawling, he's like a champ at crawling, and he wants to walk so bad. Like, he is always wanting to walk instead of crawl. So I have to kind of like follow him around, support him, let him crawl around, and it's just such a joy. I love it. I just, again, another cliche, but I just love like seeing him experiencing the world like around him. He's just so aware, and he's just like focuses on things, and you can just see it in his eyes. He's just like thinking so hard, be like, what is this? Did you hear that? I'm just glad that delivery driver did not ring my doorbell because baby boy is napping. I really want to get like a sign that says, you know, please don't ring the doorbell, because that has happened before. Thankfully, he didn't wake up when it happened, but like I'm just waiting on the day that it happens. So he chose my L'Oreal Infallible Powder Foundation. This is not any project, so I'm happy to get some use out of it. Because I already have a foundation down, I don't want to go in with like a super dense brush, so I'm just going to use my regular fluffy foundation or powder brush, and I'm just going to go in with a very light layer of this. I'm just using my viewfinder, but I don't really need a mirror for this step, you know. I hope that foundation doesn't stain my shirt. I got this shirt secondhand anyway. All of my clothing is secondhand. Well, I can't say all, but most. Like, I would say 90% of my clothing is secondhand. Okay. I have seen one of the, it's like it blocks your doorbell and it says like do not disturb. And I was thinking of getting that just to put on like while he's napping, so people know like they don't even have an excuse because it's over the doorbell. So if they ring the doorbell, they would have to move it. Okay, let's go in with bronzer. As you guys know, I don't wear bronzer on the regular, but of course I was going to include it in this project, and I am working on this Milani bronzer in my Throwback 30 project pan, so that is perfect that he picked it. I have this Profusion, like a fluffy bronzer brush to kind of diffuse it, so it's not like super intense, but it's just gonna go in my forehead. I usually only put bronzer on my forehead because I'm not a big super fan of it, but let's kind of use it as a light contour as well. That looks okay. Another item that I'm not panning is my Pat McGrath Divine Blush, and this is the colorway Flirtatious. So I have not used this one yet. I actually have my other Pat McGrath blush in a project, but this I actually tried to declutter. I'm just going to go in with a blush brush from Profusion again. I tried to declutter this, but nobody wanted it, so I guess I'll keep it. So this is a nice nude blush, and I guess I should have that option in my collection. I tend to just use my pink blushes, but I think that looks okay. Like, I feel like I just put more bronzer on, you know what I mean? It's like, what's the point of brown blushes? I guess it's a little more pink, but not by much. Like, I could probably use this as a bronzer. Why have I never thought about that? Okay, next I'm gonna go in with, oh, I forgot, highlighter. I am working on this highlighter in Throwback 30. It's my e.l.f. Baked highlighter in the shade Moonlight Pearls. This is my favorite highlighter of all time, and it's also the oldest product in my collection, but it still works perfectly fine. I love it. Okay, so I just brought a big cup of brushes out. Baby boy chose my Revolution Forever Flawless Soft Butterfly palette. This is also in my Throwback 30, but I have not used it, so I'm really excited to create a look out of it. So I'm wearing a blue shirt. I might dip into this blue color. I'm a little worried that these are going to be super chalky, but we'll just have to wait and see. So I think I'm going to start off with this color in the bottom corner. It's called Pupa. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. I guess I could kind of like get closer. I usually zoom in when I do my eye looks, but I don't feel like it today. I'm just going to run this through my crease. Okay, I'm happy with that color payoff. I have another palette from Revolution that is kind of pastels. It's the Forever Dynamic Animal Magic. It's the one with the cow print. And I'm not impressed by the mattes, I guess, or the shimmers. I'm actually less impressed with the shimmers in that palette. So I was a little worried about this one, but I think it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna take that same brush and go into this pastel blue color. It's called Change, and I want to use that to kind of blend the edges. Now this is pretty chalky, I would say, but I think my skin tone is fair enough that chalky kind of works for me. Okay. Now there's not a ton of like deep colors in this palette. I'm going to have to go in with this color. It's called Wonder. It looks like a satin color. I don't know if you can see that. It's not really shimmery, but it's not matte. I'm just going to take that on my finger. Oh, and I'm going to put that on my outer corner. That's not impressive at all. But I don't know why I have such high expectations. I guess that looks a little better. Okay, let's go in with that blue shimmer. That's called Wings, and I'm gonna take that on my finger as well. Okay, that's beautiful. And I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, I'm happy. Whenever I put shimmers on my lids, I really don't care if it moves up into my crease. I kind of like that look anyway. Kind of scatters the shimmer a bit. I honestly don't, oh shoot, that went a little too high. Yeah, I'm pretty messy with my eyeshadows, if you guys haven't been able to tell in other tutorials or videos. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Okay, what am I gonna do for my inner corner? Some of these are kind of dark. I'm gonna try to go in with this shade. It's called Free. That'll work. Ooh. Oh my gosh. That was so awkward. Okay, I kind of want to do something fun on the bottom corner, the bottom lash line. I'm thinking about going in with the green. Yeah, it's either the green or a pink. Let's do. Okay, actually, I'm gonna go in with this purple called Evolve, and I do want to take that on a brush. I have this Alter Ego number 6. It's like a flat shader, I guess. And I'm going to try to put that, oh, I don't think it's picking up on the brush very well. I'm going to put that on the outer part of my lower lash line. I think that worked. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, I'm glad I did that. And then I'm going to go in with I think I am going to go in with the green. I don't know if that's going to be weird. It's not really showing up. It's very powdery. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. That's super fun. That is super fun. Okay. he did pick an eyeliner for me. It is my Ulta Beauty charcoal liner. It's a gray, and I think that'll work really well with this kind of soft pastel look. So I'm just gonna smudge that on my top lash line. This pencil is really dry, so I usually have to like pull my eye tight, but I can't really do that while holding this mirror. So hopefully it's giving me some payoff. Should I do a wing? I think I will do like a baby wing. So I'm gonna take this Sigma E06 winged liner brush. It's like teeny tiny, and I just kind of rub. I don't know if this is gonna work with how dry this eyeliner is, but I'm gonna rub it on the brush and just kind of flick it. Oh, that turned out way bigger than I wanted. Oy, 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 oy. Okay, I fixed it with my finger. Just taking, sorry, I was focusing so hard. I'm gonna take that on the brush again and just kind of flick it. So it's really subtle, but I just love how it like flares out my eye. I had to start and stop that video, so hopefully it doesn't look different, but I didn't do anything else. So now I didn't have him pick a mascara because I only have two and they're both the Green Essence mascara, but I am gonna add a little bit more mascara now that I have the look completed. Because I always get like eyeshadow on my lashes, so I like to just touch up. I almost did not have him pick my eyebrow products because I just use the same stuff every day, but I do occasionally, like I'll skip brow gel and just do pencil, or I'll just do brow gel. So I did want him to choose that, and he chose my brow gel. I currently have my Profusion Good Brow Day Gel open. It's a pretty good shade. I think this is the shade dark brown. It's worn off the packaging because it's older. I've been using it for quite a long time actually. I'm surprised it's still going, but I can definitely tell that it's on its last leg. But I'm curious if it will last me till the end of the year. Have you guys ever frankened a brow product before? I have some brow pencils and brow gels that I bought, and they're too warm for me. Because I opened one of them and I had bought multiples and they're all the same shade. So I know that they're too warm for me and I don't want to open them if I could give them to someone or know that I can franken them. So let me know. I could like smash the pencils in like a little jar, but what would I add? Would I add like blue eyeshadow or like blue pigment maybe? I don't know. Okay, do I only have lips left? I think I only have lips left. And unfortunately, he picked both of my brown lip products. Both of these are too warm, so I'm really curious how it's gonna look with this more cool toned makeup look. But let's go in. I have my Dominique Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Brown Sugar. This is not an A project, but it is the lip liner that I am trying to finish this year, so I'm glad you picked it. I don't overline my lips. I feel like every time that I've tried it just looks terrible. So there is just my lip line, and then he chose my L'Oreal Matte. I think it's L'Oreal Matte Rouge Lip Stain in the shade I Explore. This is in my Graveyard Project pan. It smells so good. It smells like Otter Pops. It's funny, I loved this formula so much that I bought two other shades of it. This was like well over a year ago, I would say. And neither of the two that I got smell the same. And I'm so sad because it smells so good. Okay, yeah, that lip looks terrible. Okay. And I realized I forgot to grab my setting sprays, so I'll be right back. So he picked both. I thought about making him like reselect, but actually some days I do use both of these. If I feel like super powdery, I will go in with my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist, and that will kind of make the powder settle in. But then if I know I will have a long day, especially outside of the house, I will use my Milani Make It Last. So I didn't really mind that he chose both. I do cover my hairline. And typically after I spray that, I will go in with my beauty sponge and kind of tap it down, but I don't have that. So I'm just gonna let that dry a second and then go in with my Milani. I'm not going anywhere after this, so I don't want to use too much of this because I do save this for days that I go out because it does actually help my makeup stay longer, but I am trying to finish it. So, I mean, an extra use is fine with me. This is the makeup look. It was going really great until we got to the lip color. I wonder if it would be cheating if I put like a pink shimmer on top. I've literally never done that before. But he chose this, so it's not like I'm cheating using a different product. No, I don't want to. I don't want to ruin it even more, but here is the look that I came up with using the products that my 11-month-old picked. I hope this video was fun for you to watch. It was super fun for me to create. Be sure to check out DW. I will have her Instagram and her YouTube channel linked down below. You will not regret it. She creates a lot of like eyeshadow content and panning content. So if you like my channel, you will for sure like her content as well. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I hope you do so before you leave. So I see you in my next video. Bye.